me some in the can of this drum. Riding this spaceship like bird. Burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes here go to surprise.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, there is the Bengals head coach. He's hoping his guys get a little something here late in the year. Just 3 wins on the ledger so far. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Hey, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Very hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. They converge on him quickly. We'll only get a couple. E.J. Hill shuts it down there.
It's 2nd and
8. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
All right, come on.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. Look at the big guy rumble. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. That is a big play for Cincinnati. A gain of 48.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Right, 80. Stop.
And the Bengals first down.
A first down throw for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Yosibov. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
12.
Hero. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Devon Achad ready to take the field. The rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
Go ahead. Wait.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Well, that himself. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Tua now on third down. That went out high to Aiton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run out of the gun with Aiton. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Turbo 3, 10.
A shotgun snap for 2. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 17-0, the early score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Jason Sanders on for the point after. Got it. The Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7. one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, and we get set to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10.
Ready? Here we go. Right, 80.
To throw is Burrow. Here's a screen set up for Hero. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
11.
Here's P-Rock. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
16 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11.
A run, it's Puma. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
At the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
11. Empty.
Throw, Burrow.
Empty. Tight.
That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's a run. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Gun.
To throw is Burrow. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals up their lead. It's now 24-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough. This one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.